Hello, everyone. Continuing from 2005, from the revolution, we now reach the Wii era, and they're talking about this match. Mm, okay, I will do this first one because this is probably a quick one. Real football, I don't care about that. X-Men, Nightcrawler, and this is closer to what I had. Let me look about a little bit. You know what? There it is. June 2006. Wait a minute. This is also June or July, probably. Yeah, this is probably July. Because in June is the time of E3, but in July you report about it or something. I don't know. The 2007 issues that I have this ad already, so I know it. X-Men 3, the game, whatever. Extra, new control for Monkey Ball. It sucks. What is this? Metal Slug? Yeah, Metal Slug. Dragon Ball, I don't care. New Castlevania, Portrait of Ruin, which I have the poster over here, and mobile shit. News from the internet, Pokemon 10th anniversary, Sudoku, whatever. Dr. Mario. Now it's called Dr. Mario instead of Ask Mario. And Dr. Mario responds to your questions, and people they select the questions better at this time because people are sending more and more questions, and they can truly take advantage of the best ones. In fact, back then they were only 2 pages, now there are 3, so that's awesome. But let's skip those. Game Vistazo. Okay, what we have here: Top Spin 2, Top Gun, and they are just talking about games because there are way too many games on the Wii. Black logo. Nintendo 2 y yo. Playing is Believing. La Orquesta de Miyamoto. Chica, oh no. The E3 presentation of 2006. If you haven't seen it, Wii Sports. They had fun and it was awesome. Ray talked about Nintendogs, Red Steel, Zelda, and the party. They had a party. This is the group that made people dance in the typical Nintendo party. Not everything is work at E3. The Black Eyed Peas. Okay. Cringe. I'm just kidding. But still, I probably will. If I was an editor around this time, well, I probably would have been very different as a person. But uh, I don't like parties really. Maybe I wouldn't have been so different. The Wii, the DS. What else? Miyamoto and Sakurai talking about Smash Brothers Brawl. Is this an interview? It doesn't seem to be. Oh, it is an interview. Are you trying to revive old franchises like Kid Icarus? He wanted to bring Star Fox to the Wii. I also wanted that. Um, what are your ideas for the Wii? I have Super Mario Galaxy being made, and Sakurai talks about the Smash. That we tried to implement the sensor, but we couldn't. We want to keep it simple and to be able to control with the GameCube. Wario will fart, yes. Nice question. Characters. We proposed some characters: Sonic, Ridley, Waluigi, of course, Mega Man, Reggie, and Miyamoto. Classic thing. That's very internet. Sonic ended up in this game, Ridley ended up in Ultimate, Waluigi ended up being discarded, Mega Man ended up in Wii U, and Reggie and Miyamoto, you can make them as me. What's your favorite Wii game that you have presented? Wii Sports said Miyamoto, and Masahiro Sakurai said Zelda and Mario, but I also like the plane. demo. Oh, nice. The Westport Resort thing. What's the difference between the Wii and the GameCube? Zelda? He doesn't say much. Uh, will be Mario a launch title? No. Nintendo talked with Konami, yes, with Kojima, whatever. And this ad I have seen 1,000 times. Top 5 Wii things: Zelda, Red Steel, Mario Galaxy, which looks very similar to the final game. These images, you already know that them from the trailer. These are stills from the trailer rather than promotional. Metroid Prime 3 and Smash Bros. Brawl. Brain Age, this shit movie and game apparently. Who cares about this? Oh my god, stop with the licenses. Oh yes, Big Brain with the brain ad. Oh my fucking god. Shit game also. Football and video games. I don't care. Mega Man Soccer. Oh, everyone talked about Mega Man Soccer over here in South America. World Cup 98. International Superstar Soccer. Ronaldinho Soccer. Oh, here it is. Apparently, this is the best sports games on the system. I haven't played it yet. And I found a copy, the Japanese copy, and I didn't buy it. It was like $1. Why? What am I doing? I didn't realize. I just don't like football. Sorry. Um, and I would rather have the American version. And this, I don't care about that. Also, it looks like shit. Metroid Prime Hunters, awesome. Uh, what is inside the 10th anniversary of Pokemon? What is this issue? I am skipping everything. Tetris DS. I always when I knew about this game, I wanted to play it like wow, and then I played it and I couldn't care much. I got addicted to this mode, the standard mode, obviously, and I tried all of them, and all of the other ones stressed me out. Um, they show more characters and whatever. This ad, I also wanted Mario Kart DS because of this ad. Um, Best moments on New Super Mario Bros. Um, okay. Oh, it's X-Men. It's an okay game. Preview. Tenchu, Dark Shadow. I don't know this one. Rune Factory. I like Rune Factory. I like that jump. Lego Star Wars 2. Hi Hi Puffy. I mean, you may remember that show. One with the control. Animal Crossing. Wild World. And Super Monkey Ball. SOS. Unlock things on Chibi Robo. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. Narnia Chronicles. Why are you promoting? Oh, this is the game. I thought that it was the movie. Okay, what's next? Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, E3, Red Steel, Superman Returns. Who cares? And now, since I have time, E3 2006, and I have a 2008 over there. Red Steel, the Wii, all that deal. Xbox 360 ad with cameo. Nice. Xbox and Nintendo working together since forever. Um, Again, Miyamoto with Pac-Man, awesome. Boost and Move. I didn't like this DS version. Is this the DS one or is this the? No, this is the N64 one. No, this is the Super Nintendo one. What the hell? Tweaks, ads, questions. Okay. The Rumble. How do I say that in English? The accessories and compatibility with GameCube. That's awesome. Miyamoto playing with sports. That's a good picture as well. Disaster Day of Crisis. What a nice announcement. Again, Twilight Princess. This picture I have seen 1,000 times. Excite Track, which I have over here. In fact, I have both games. Metroid Prime Corruption, I don't have it, but awesome. Pictures from the launch. Mario Galaxy, Project Hammer, You know what the typical image. If you have seen something about Project Hammer, they are usually the same images. So I don't know. WarioWare Smooth Moves, awesome. Already announced with the title. I don't remember that. I remember that they just showed it and said nothing about it. Smash Bros. Brawl. Wait, but this is 2006. I'm confusing something. No, this is correct. I don't remember Brawl being in the presentation. I remember that the videos came out later, and this looks so good. Actually, look at these images. Yeah, this game had me rolling, and I was brimming with anticipation with my 2007 Club Nintendo things. Custom Row Arena, I love this game. Even though I abandoned it. Chibi Robo Park Patrol again, same deal, and it looks like the same game. It doesn't look different. I really enjoy this game as an arcade experience more than a Chibi Robo. I mean, Chibi Robo for me, this one and Photo Finder are like an arcade experience to me. Like I can play 10 minutes and I enjoy it a lot. The original Chibi Robo is more like a game that I invested and I haven't played in a while. King of Swing, finally. Do they make a joke about how they fucked up the title? No, they don't. Hotel Dusk, nice. This one is. They compared it to Silent Hill. Huh. This one controls very interestingly. Kirby, it just says Kirby, but it's what do it looks like Superstar. This one is Squake Squad. Magical Vacations, also known as Magical Star Sign. In Japan, it's Magical Vacation, something like that. I actually really enjoyed this game, but I got out of it. Like it was getting a bit slow, and I just stopped playing. Mario Hoops 3 on 3, Mario and Donkey Kong March of the Minutes. This is the one that confuses Scott the Was and me. I always confuse. I have another. I have the Minis March Again game. I don't have this one. Mystery Dungeon, Blue Rescue Team, nice. Star Fox Command, Yoshi Island 2, which was named changed to Yoshi Island DS. It's a good game, but it doesn't reach the heights of Yoshi Island for Super NES. Star Fox Command, for some reason, is my least played Star Fox game. Super Paper Mario, this is another one that I followed almost religiously. And here you have an interview on WarioWare Smooth Moves. Baden Kaito's Origins, and this is the sequel, I think, the sequel. Even though it says Origins, it's the second game. Um, I don't know. I don't know why I was so fascinated with this game. It looks interesting, the change between perspectives, and I based my name on Count Blake for a while also. Um, 20 to 30 people work on Smooth Moves. It's a 90-day game. We work the movement in 3D also. Um, did you ever imagine that you can play games like in the Wii with the interaction like this? No. Goro Abe. Uh, will it use the sound on the Wii mode? Yes. Um, I'm very excited about the Wii. Will there be more works from you? I'm just concentrating on the state. I don't know why they ask that. They always respond the same thing. Do you have another project? No, I'm concentrating this project. Shut up. And they ask the same thing again. Do you like Wario? Do you identify as Wario? Wario is a part of me. I have 31 years old and my favorite title is Super Mario Brothers. This guy is the same age as me right now. Holy shit. Red Steel by Ubisoft. Interview with Marisol Bildry. I don't know how to pronounce that. We started in 2005 with the revolution. We thought about the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, not the Zapper, you fucking idiots. a novel idea, blah, blah, blah. No, it's typical Ubisoft answers, really. They all answer the same shit. A Splinter Cell, Double Agent, Rayman Raving Rabbits. That's awesome. People wanted a normal Rayman. Um, this game will hold us with adventure before Mario Galaxy on the way to Mario Galaxy. What? Okay. Elebits, I don't remember this game much. They compared to Lemmings and Pikmin. Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. This game is not Legend, it's Immortal. Yes, it is. Go Pets, I don't know this game. Lunar Nights, this one sounds similar to something. Marvel, My Frogger. My Frogger? My Frogger. Sorry. Steel Horizon. No, I don't know that one. Winnie 11, Wings Club, Challenge, Showdown. Square Enix Final Fantasy 3. I have this one. This is so beautiful to see with the artwork. Oh, I love this. Final Fantasy 5. For the Game Boy Advance. While it appears the Game Boy Micro. Dragon Quest Rocket Slime. What is this? Right. Okay. Final Fantasy 6 for the Game Boy Micro as well. Children of Mana for the DS. Harvest Moon DS by Natsume. Puzzle. Capcom Classics Mini Mega Man ZX Spectrum. Network 6. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Buena Vista Games. Disney's shit. Oh, sorry. I really don't care about this. Oh my god, why? Why there's so much shit? Eidos, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider Legend, Bionicle Heroes, X-Men Over the Hedge, Tony Hawk, both versions, Marvel, The Ant Bully, Grim Adventures of Millie and Mandy. I haven't played this game, but it was promoted to shit. I saw it all the time. And apparently, the creator of the show was heavily involved in this game. Same with the Eddie one Garfield. No, the what is this dude? Cars THQ. Okay. Avatar, the Blue Aliens, right? Farnyard, Nicktoons, SpongeBob, and then Namco with anime, Pac-Man World Rally. Okay. Many GameCube games. I'm surprised and also glad. Atlus Trauma Center for the Wii. Another game I couldn't connect with, but I should play again. Deep Labyrinth. I don't know this one. Yggdra Union. I also don't know this one. Contact. What is happening? I know that sprite. I have seen it. Touch Detective. You know what? I need to do my homework with Atlus. EA, Atari, Arthur and what the hell is this? Crave Entertainment, VeggieTales. Oh, come on. SOS, Unlock and Metroid Prime Hunters things. Drill Dozer, nice. Tetris DS, license game. Snowboard Kids. This is the DS one. I had no idea that there was a DS one, and this is a character from it. The Cars game. Let's see the reviews. It's solid. Of course it is. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, doesn't matter. My least favorite Zelda. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't like this one. Sorry. Prime Hunters. You know, a big problem with this Zelda is the music. Monster House. Oh, this one was also promoted to hell, and I never watched the movie. Reggie Rumble. An interview with Reggie. And Reggie playing the Wiimotes. Okay. What's the actual state of Nintendo? We're concentrated on the S and the GameCube and the Wii and the Game Boy Advance. You're gonna see your first new release by Nintendo, um, home console, and he's responsible for Wii Sports on the Wii, so being bundled with the Wii. Um, we need every player possible for the company. Um, why do you think that the GameCube lost? I wasn't there. He didn't say that. He says that I can't say it because I wasn't there. Uh, we had two weak points. One, the software of launch. The launch software wasn't diverse enough from first and third party. Second, after the launch, we took lots of time to release good titles. How can we do it with the Wii? We started with Metroid Prime 3, Mario Galaxy in Red Steel. Uh, Tennis and WarioWare, what that being Wii Sports. Those will be very appealing to the masses of the asses. They will be all of them on the first year of launch. That's not true, but whatever. Mm. Ubisoft is one of our best partners. Are you worried about overexposing your franchises? Our principal franchises being Mario, Zelda, and Metroid. If you focus on Metroid, you will notice that um, that it works. Zelda had a big spectrum with different types of games. Um, we have new franchises like Nintendogs and Brain Age, and we promise Disaster Day of Crisis. Okay. Once you give it an opportunity, the Wii control will increase gameplay. Um, we plays online, and that's a big advantage. We the creative process will guide our company and its name. Um, what can Nintendo do to appeal to people that are old, to old players? Um, mm, with the N64, do you feel like the Wii will have problems by having too little space on it? No, at all. It doesn't use this drive. It doesn't matter. If you could have a third-party franchise on the Wii, what would you like to have? And he mentions none. um, are you prepared to abandon the traditional style of play? And he says that with Virtual Console you can experience the past, and we will try to focus on new things. Okay. Um, what Wii title has you more excited? Tennis, that being Wii Sports. I also love the Excite Truck. And lastly, Metroid Prime 3. Which one is my favorite? It's like asking me which one of my three sons I love more. Ray and his way of speaking. Very commercial. Wi-Fi with the Wii. It will be a big advantage, as I said here. Are you afraid of on the lack of MMORPGs? No. We tried. We will provide an online ambience for trailers and everything. Yeah, they did. Third party NES and Super NES. We announced that you will see content from Sega. He was very shocked by the question because they already said that. How did you manage to get content from the Sega Genesis? Hmm. He didn't arrive for the conversations, he said, or something. Um, do we fear that the competition will steal things from us? Absolutely. Are we creating barriers for that? We do. And he's asking about the PSP versus the DS on Wi-Fi, the Game Boy. The Game Boy is going away. Why is Nintendo not buying studios? This is another question for Mr. Iwata. I will say this: our industry intensifies the people strongly. We care about the creative power of the individual. Some last words. I want to talk to the fan of Nintendo since the NES, the ones that love Pilot Wings or Mario 64. We haven't forgot you at all. Our property, our intellectual property, and new games for the Wii and DS will be as exciting, if not more, than those games from past years. That's very important, and that is what is enforcing Nintendo as a company, focused on new experimental things for new consumers that will join that terrain. And we end here. Last page. Um, we have more games announced for the Wii. For 2007, Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam, Marvel, Call of Duty 3, Boxing Action, Dragon Ball's Budokai Tenkaichi 2, Trauma Center 2, Family Action Game. It doesn't say anything. Disney shit. Resident Evil series, it says nothing. Simple series, original action game again. EA Medal of Honor Airborne. That's probably Vanguard. Um, from Software action game. From Software, what game could that be? Um, Bomberman Land by Hudson and a flight game. Sengoku Action by Koi. Konami has Elevate soccer game. Majesco has Busta Move Revolution. Marvelous has Bokuyo Monogatari Heroes Kawano. Those are anime games. Mastiff has Mr. D. Midway Games has License Chet. Milestone has um, new vertical, new things. MTO has new things. Namco Bandai has Final Furlong, Gundam Games, Digimon, Tamagotchi. Natsume has Harvest Moon, Nintendo Promises, Disaster Day of Crisis, Excite Truck, Fire Emblem, Metroid Prime 3, Project Hammer, Mario Galaxy, Zelda Twilight Princess, WarioWare, Smooth Moves, Wii Sports, Nintendo Wii Sports, as it says. Sega promises Super Monkey Ball, Banana Blitz, Sonic Wildfire, which became Sonic and the Secret Rings, which was a game that I truly wanted to have, and it wasn't really something interesting. Metal Slug Anthology, Necronesia, Jawa, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Crystal Bearers, Dragon Quest Swords, the Masked Queen, I don't remember that one, The Tower of Mirrors. Taito promises to turn it around, that turn it on again. Yeah. Let's Go by Train, Cooking Mama, Cooking with our international friends. Tecmo Super Swing Golf, THQ License shit. Tommy, Ubisoft, Raymond Raven Rabbids, and Red Steel. Games that will be talked next time. This shit, whatever. And we have Wolverine and Nightcrawler and Xbox 360. Next video will be Nintendo E3 08.